But today we're going to be practicing a Vata balancing Yoga Nidra practice. Great for the fall and for helping to settle anxiety. Yoga Nidra is a guided meditation that we practice in Shavasana, so laying down on our backs. We can use this practice to fall asleep, or we can use this practice to stay awake, to be conscious throughout this dream state called the hypnagogic state that our brain moves into when we practice Yoga Nidra. They say that about 20 minutes of Yoga Nidra is equivalent to 4 hours of sleep. Today in our practice, we're going to be exploring this beautiful Yoga Nidra using the element of fire to help balance our anxiety and help ground ourselves a bit more. So I invite you here to find a comfortable position for your body to rest. Laying down on the floor on your yoga mat, or even if you're watching this later in your bed, wherever you are, see if you can just find a comfortable place for your body to rest. If you're on the floor, you might place a little pillow or a blanket underneath your head for a bit more cushioning. You might cover your body completely with a blanket for a bit more support, that feeling of safety and comfort. Take anything that you need, any additional props or pillows or support that would help your body become more comfortable. And find an easy place for your body to relax. You might start here by drawing the shoulder blades together behind your back and then releasing both shoulder blades down into the floor. Feel a gentle opening across your chest, maybe resting your arms alongside your body with the palms facing up, or placing your hands on your abdomen if that feels better. Tuck your chin towards your chest just slightly, then start to roll through the head, rocking the head from side to side, creating some space and length through the back of the neck, all the way up through the crown of the head. When your head feels like it's at a point of balance at the top of your spine, let your head rest there. Relax the muscles in your face and your jaw. See here if you can lengthen through your rib cage, your spine. Let your hips be heavy, your legs and feet roll open naturally. Find a place where your body feels evenly supported by the ground beneath you or the cushion supporting you. Take any adjustments here that you need to make yourself even 5 to 10% more comfortable. Remember throughout the practice, if at any point you become uncomfortable, feel free to adjust yourself or move or roll over. The point of this practice is to feel comfortable and at ease. We're going to begin the practice of Yoga Nidra now. For this practice, just listen to my voice as the anchor for your attention. You might set the intention here that you're going to stay awake throughout the practice. If at any point you lose me and seem to drift off, just come back to my voice when you remember. For our practice today, we're going to be visualizing warm oil moving over our bodies to help bring us into a state of relaxation. So as I call out different parts of the body, just feel but don't move those spaces. I want you to imagine that from up above you, there's a warm, healing oil starting to drip down onto your forehead. Feel this healing oil starting to pool on the forehead, spreading over the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, and the lips, leaving plenty of space to breathe. Watch this healing oil spread over your chin, over your jaw and your cheeks, your ears, and around to the back of your head. From your forehead, watch as this healing oil glides over your scalp blades. And take a moment here to feel your whole head at once, warm and relaxed from this healing oil. Watch as the healing and warm oil starts to spread over the front of your neck, the sides of your neck, and let it massage the back of your neck. And bring your attention into the palms of your hands. And just feel like this healing oil is being poured into the palms of your hands. Watch the oil spread over your thumbs, second fingers, third fingers, fourth fingers, and fifth fingers. Spread the healing oil over your wrists, your forearms, the crease line of your elbows, your upper arms, and your shoulders. Feel this healing and warm oil starting to spread over the front of your chest. Let it massage your belly, crease line of your hips, tops of your thighs, your knees, your shins, and your ankles. Let this healing and warm oil start to spread over the tops of your feet and all 10 toes. And feel the healing oil spreading over the soles of your feet, your heels, back of your ankles, back of the calves and knees, your hamstrings and your glutes. Feel this healing and warm oil starting to spread over your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back, over the backs of your arms and the backs of your hands. And take a moment here to feel your whole back body at once, warm and relaxed from the healing oil. Feel the whole right side of your body at once, the whole left side, the whole front of your body, and feel your skin wrapped around your body. Rest your awareness on the inside as you feel yourself from inside out. And then take this moment to feel your whole body at once. Your whole body at once. Your whole body at once. Bring your attention now to your abdomen, to your navel. And just start to watch the gentle rise and fall of your belly with each inhale and each exhale. Notice how you don't have to try to breathe. Your breath just breathes itself effortlessly. Take a moment to experience the intelligence of your breath here, knowing exactly how to breathe This coding is built into your DNA. And keeping your attention just on the belly button. Begin to count backwards 11 breaths. An inhale and an exhale equal one breath. So it's 11 inhales, 11 exhales. If you lose count, just come back to 11 when you remember. Now let go of the count wherever you are. Bring your attention to your heels. Feel your heels getting heavy on the mat. Feel your heels heavy, calves heavy, thighs heavy, and your hips heavy. Each exhale, feel yourself getting heavier, heavier, heavier. Feel your torso heavy, arms heavy, hands heavy, and head heavy. Each exhale, feel yourself getting heavier, heavier, and heavier. You're as heavy as lead. You're so heavy you couldn't move if you tried. Recreate a feeling of heaviness in the body. Notice what it feels like to feel heavy, feel grounded. Where in the body do you feel this sensation most? As you rest on the sensation of feeling heavy, and now feel your head light, your hands light, arms light, torso light, hips light, thighs light, calves light, heels light. With each inhale, feel yourself getting lighter and lighter and lighter. You're as light as a feather. You're so light you could float between the ceiling and the floor. You create a feeling of lightness in the body. Feel yourself floating here, effortless, weightless, light as a feather. Notice what it feels like physically in the body to rest on the sensation of feeling light and feeling weightless. And now go back to the sensation of feeling heavy. Now light, now heavy, now light and heavy. Rest on the sensation of feeling heavy, grounded, feeling your whole body heavy here on the earth. If you find that you've drifted off towards sleep, see if you can come back to the sound of my voice. As I move through some fast moving visuals, just see what arises on the screen of your mind. You don't need to create a picture, just see what comes up. Sun setting over the horizon, a warm cup of your favorite soup, furry white cat purring next to you, pool of wax in a candle that's been burning for hours, the smell of roasted sweet potatoes, the feeling of being in a warm bath, the feeling of a fuzzy blanket covering you, freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, a waterfall in a jungle, a warm cup of tea, a tropical beach, a crystal clear water, and tall palm trees, the feeling of being hugged, yourself lying here, feeling the earth below you. Resting here, I want you to imagine that you sit up, that in front of you there's a golden door. You walk over towards the golden door and open the golden door. In front of you, you see a beautiful beach in the tropics. You step out of the golden door and into the white sand beneath your feet. There's crystal clear blue water, and the warm, glowing yellow sun is just beginning to descend for the evening. The air feels moist and fresh and full of life. And you see there's a fire pit near the water with a large fire burning. You walk over towards the fire pit and notice that there's a little stand with a pen and paper and a sign. And the sign reads, write down every fear you have, every worry, every doubt. Write it all here on this paper. When you're finished writing, one by one, throw each little piece of paper into the fire and let your fears be released. Taken back for a minute, this proposition brings up some resistance. You take a breath and settle in and decide to start writing here on the paper. As you start, you write all your fears, your doubts, and negative thoughts down on these sheets of paper. And one by one, you start to throw these fears into the fire and watch them burn. As each piece of paper burns, you feel your fears being transformed into pure potential. As you watch each sheet of paper incinerated, you feel a transfer of energy from the fire to your soul. You're being charged up, strengthened, and empowered with each fear that you release. When you're finished, you take a seat beside the fire and you sit here and just soak in the warmth, the fire, the glow of the fire, the pure potential that you've just created. You soak in this feeling of spaciousness, warmth, and comfort. The sun is starting to now fully set, and the fire starts to dwindle down. As the fire burns out, all that's left is these glowing, hot orange coals. You decide that this is your moment, once and for all, to conquer the fears that you've left behind. You decide here to start walking gently over the hot coals, fully conquering your fears and feeling the warmth and the glow of the coals under your feet. You persevere through the discomfort. You make it across the coals and bask in your power, in your pure potential, and in your achievement. You walk through the sand over towards the crystal clear water. Give your toes a little bath in the ocean. This warm ocean wave washes over your feet, rinsing away any remnants of the coal's ash. You take one last look out over the ocean as the sun sets. Evening now. Sky is moving through shades of pinks and purple as the sun sets into a velvety blue night sky. Here you feel completely at peace and completely at ease. As you're ready, you begin to walk through the white sand back towards the golden door where you entered. You open the golden door, step back through the golden door, close the golden door behind you, and you walk over onto your mat where you were lying. You lie yourself back down onto the earth. Feel the earth beneath your body, beneath your heels, your hips, your shoulders, and your head. Feel all the places where your body is connected to the earth beneath you. And as you're ready here, you begin to gently deepen your breath, taking a fuller inhale and a fuller exhale. Rock your head from side to side. Invite gentle movement into your fingers and your toes. If you have space behind you, take a big stretch, stretching the arms up overhead and stretching through the right and the left side of your body. Bend your knees, hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze and a rock from side to side. And roll yourself over onto one side, resting for a moment in the fetal position, a shape indicative of new beginnings. In your own time, gently begin to press yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Your eyes have opened. Allow your eyes to reclose once you arrive. Take a moment here to notice how you feel without a right way to feel. Present and aware for any sensations in the body, your thoughts in the mind. And draw your palms to press in front of your compassionate heart center in a prayer shape or Anjali Mudra. And bow your chin towards your chest. In your mind's eye, I want you to visualize another little strip of paper. At this time, instead of writing your fears, you're going to write down your dream. There's a word or phrase that best describes your intention for these next few days and weeks now that you've let go of all your fears and doubts. What's one thing you dream of cultivating, of bringing into your life? Write that word now on the little paper in the screen of your mind. Maybe it's compassion, fearlessness, groundedness, or confidence. Whatever the word or phrase might be, whatever your dream is, see it on the screen of your mind in your little brain notebook. Together, let's take a full breath in through the nose. Sigh it out, letting that vibration at the center of your chest resonate within you and seal your intentions for practice. Thank you so much for joining me here. Sending you peace.